don't follow Jesus. This is proof.
You don't follow Jesus, and you can't. You follow someone's version of Jesus. Here are the facts. Jesus never wrote anything down. We have no direct words from him, only stories written decades later by people who never met him. The earliest gospel, Mark, was written around 40 years after his supposed life, based on oral traditions that change over time and are shaped by the biases of storytellers. The authors of the Gospels are completely anonymous. The names Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John were attached later by church tradition. Then, centuries after that, councils of men decided which books would be even in your Bible, and which books they would call heresy. This means that every single verse that you read is passed down through the filter of human decision-making. And today, there are over 45,000 Christian denominations, each with different ideas of who Jesus is and what he meant. Which one is right? You can't know. So no, you don't follow Jesus. You follow an interpretation that was built, edited, debated, and sold by human beings.
It's the truth. That's just the truth. You don't follow Jesus. And we do, like, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to say this thing. We think, so we say it, not that we think, because I'm not sure we think. We just say we are followers of Christ, which is Christian, but we don't even follow, we don't really follow him. Because in as much as what is said is correct, in the sense that even the things that Jesus Christ did were all written by somebody else and not Jesus himself. I think if you focus on that part mainly, I think that's the closest way you can actually follow Jesus. Do you know why? Because why I accept that part is because that part is saying about one thing, which is what I'm coming here every day to talk about, and that thing is love. That's what Jesus Christ is always talking about. You have to love people. It doesn't matter where they are from, who they are, you just love them. The idea of Jesus Christ coming to die for our sin was a representation of love. So that's why I said I don't really care about the Old Testament. I don't care about what Paul said. I don't care about what John said, about what they do or how they live their life. I'm focused more on how Jesus Christ lived his life and what he preached, what he taught. And why I am focused on that is because it favors humanity. It favors every single human being I'm seeing. Because living that way, like you should sit down and think about it. Living in the ways of love, like love that asks for nothing in return. Living like that will change this earth that we are now into paradise. That is how I don't know if it is not possible that way, if that love will not do that. Maybe somebody can tell me that, hey, look, if you love too much, this, because I've thought about it, like how can we go wrong with love? How? We can't. That is why I subscribe to the idea of Jesus Christ. Because what it represents, what I see is love. I do not see anything else again. I don't know what you see or you are listening to, but what I see is love. And I think following that is the closest way to following Christ. Every other thing that they preach, every other way of life is just, I don't know how I'm going to put it, but I've said this countless time, and I like what that guy said because it's telling you now see that most of this Bible that you think is very holy, that you think you are full, the Old Testament, what they say, the Old Testament is God and stuff, you now see that it is written by people, put together by people. Now, I'm not discrediting the Bible because I read the Bible, and if I know about Jesus Christ because of the Bible, so I'm not discrediting it or whatever. I'm just trying to tell you something, and I hope you get what I'm trying to tell you, which is focused on just the life of Jesus Christ. The Bible has too many questions to be asked. I don't think God, as being like supreme, will make his revealing so complicated. Trying to show that he exists is going to be this complicated. I don't think so. And I think focusing on Jesus Christ, focusing on love, is enough for whatever. If it is not enough, if it's not enough for afterlife, then whatever comes after that, if I focus on Jesus Christ and I love, I'm ready to accept it. But all I'm going to do and all I'm trying to do is to love my next neighbor, my next friend, my next guy, my next girl, without asking for nothing, without expecting nothing in return. Just show it. Just show our love, show him love. And I hope I say this like enough to move somebody. I just hope. God bless.